He's looking over with his phone, recording the police building here. Where you got?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get lost. I can move and do whatever I want to do. Well then, move yourself. I don't need to talk to these officers. No, off.
Welcome to Candid Cops UK. Real stories, real duty. Life behind the badge.
This episode is brought to us by Yardley Ski Auditing. Be sure to check the link below and subscribe to his channel and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Yardley Ski is quietly filming in public when an officer arrives at the police building and instantly snaps into full meltdown mode, barking orders, shouting at Yardley like he's a criminal, and even calling for emergency backup over a camera. Moments later, sirens come, screaming in, and the backup acts like his personal bodyguards, swarming Yardley with zero justification. But Yardley doesn't budge. He dismantles every one of them with calm.
What are you doing, sir?
Sorry?
What are you doing, sir?
I know there's no need to shout.
I've asked you 10 times now.
Oh, it wasn't 10.
What are you doing?
I think it was about 5.
Okay, about 5 then. So
Yeah,
what
yeah,
do you do? Can you
yeah.
answer the question then?
No.
Right, you're not going to answer. Okay.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm a police officer. I
Are
work
you?
here.
What is this then? Are you phoning 999?
Yeah, I am.
Are you joking?
You can hear this all right then?
I can hear you talking, but why are you phoning 999? It's not an emergency. Is it an emergency? Are you phoning because there's an emergency? Where's the emergency?
In the building, so just need a uniform.
Where's the emergency?
Assist.
What is this place?
Never you mind what that is, mate.
I'm not your mate. I keep on telling you, moron. Stop calling me your mate.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Never you mind what that is.
Foxtrot Oscar, on your way. Get off the phone. Oh look, and they come with blues and twos as well.
I'm based here.
Yes.
And what's happened is I've caught this chap.
Yes.
He's looking over with his phone, recording the police building here. Where you got?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get lost. I can move and do whatever I want to do. Well then, move yourself. I don't need to talk to these officers. No, off.
The moment the officer got off his bike, he acted as if Yardley had just run out of a bank robbery. Yardley chose not to answer his questions, which he had every right to do. Instead of calmly judging the situation like a professional, the officer immediately called 999. That's how extreme it was. There was no danger, no crime, and no weapon, just a man filming in a public place. Yet the officer treated it like a serious emergency. A calm and trained officer would have seen the reality. A peaceful auditor on a public pavement means no authority and no problem. But this officer couldn't accept not being obeyed. So he turned his own embarrassment into an emergency, wasted police resources, and pulled other officers into a situation that never should have existed.
Don't need to go over there. Don't tell me what to do. You need to go.
You don't need to go, sir.
Yeah, you do.
Why do we need to go?
Because I'm not doing anything wrong, and there's no need for you to be here.
I'm not stopping you from recording.
Well then, so go. Are you recording me?
Yes, we are, sir.
Then why aren't you telling me?
Huh?
Why aren't you telling me you're recording me? No, why aren't you telling me? Why do I have to prompt you to tell me?
Sorry, sir?
Why do I have to prompt you to tell me? Do your job.
Well, you can see that we've got...
No, I can't see that. How do you know I can see that? The sun's in my eyes. I can't
sir,
see
we
it.
are recording.
All right, next time tell me straight away, all right? You need to tell them idiots inside that I can be out here and film. Yeah, so why didn't you tell him? Go and get him. He's wasted police time. Go and tell him he's been wasting police time. It's not an emergency.
Sir, with all due respect,
This is not an emergency. It's not an emergency.
We have to come here, so you're wasting...
Why? Because no, I'm not wasting your time.
Equally.
Shut up.
You are.
I'm not wasting your time. Did I call you?
Huh?
Did I call you?
No, you didn't.
Well then, so don't tell me what I'm doing. Tell him what he's doing.
Yardley didn't call for help, cause a scene, or create any trouble. The other officer did. So, thinking Yardley is to blame for wasting time is completely wrong. The officers chose to rush to a situation that wasn't real just because their colleague panicked over a man with a camera. Yardley then asks the simple question that exposes it all. Did I call you? When the officer quietly admits, no, the whole act falls apart. That one answer destroys their excuse. They didn't rush in because Yardley caused a problem. They rushed in because their colleague made one up. Instead of fixing their mistake, they tried to shift the blame onto Yardley, hoping he would give in.
You're talking about my...
Go and tell him then. Go and tell him he's wasting your time. Go and tell him he's wasting your time. Don't tell me. I didn't call you. I didn't want you here. Well then, go and tell him.
Well, we have to be here.
Don't tell me what I'm doing when I'm doing something lawful.
Get out the road, sir.
Are you going to get out the road? You're in the road as well.
I am going to get out with you, sir.
Okay, don't come with me. I don't want you with me. No, I'm not going to go over there and have a chat with you. I'm going to be here and have a chat. let me just ask this really straight question. Why didn't you tell him at the first opportunity that I'm okay to be filming, and why did he phone 999? Why didn't you ask him?
So he's entitled to call police. Just as
You're
everybody
kidding.
else. Just
For a
like you are,
non-emergency.
and somebody else.
For a non-emergency.
Did he call 999 or did he?
He did call 999. He did.
I don't know.
Well, I know.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, sir.
Well, he did call 999. So go and find him and tell him that he's been wasting. Listen, if I was doing that and I phoned 999, right, and it was for a non-emergency, you'd tell me that I was wasting police time.
Yardley catches the officers in the act here, and there's no way for them to explain it without looking foolish when he asks the obvious question. Why didn't you challenge the officer who called 999 for something that wasn't an emergency? The backup officer gives a weak excuse, saying he's allowed to call the police like anyone else. Yes, anyone can call, but not to create a fake emergency. Calling 999 just because someone with a camera made you uncomfortable is wasting police time. That's what makes this moment so clear and damning. The officer knows Yardley is right. They hold the public to one standard but excuse their own colleague, even when that colleague is clearly misusing emergency services.
Or not?
I would have personally no.
Oh, so you don't mind anybody phoning random phoning 999?
Well, no, there's obviously
999 is there for when you need it in an emergency.
But it was an emergency.
By phone number, it's got an emergency.
No. So why did he just walk off then?
He walked off to continue with his
Why didn't he cancel it? Why didn't he turn around and say, oh,
here by the time.
so, and then what did he expect you guys to do when he's not here? It's his emergency. So what is his emergency then? What is his emergency? Have you found out?
Sorry, sir?
Have you found out what his emergency
we
is?
were told that there
No.
was
I'm asking you if you found out his emergency. Because you haven't. Because you're just on
You better
me.
let me talk, sir.
Go on then.
Okay, you said what was the emergency? Like I've said, our control room has informed us that there was an officer here, and there was somebody filming. They didn't know who.
Yeah.
That's why we've come down, and he needed assistance. That's why we've come here, as you can see, with our lights on, in an emergency, because our colleague needed assistance.
Hold on. So I'm going to laugh at
That's
this.
what we were told.
You're telling me that somebody said to your controller that somebody was filming them, and it's an emergency to get here.
He proudly says they arrived with full sirens because control told them an officer was with someone filming and didn't know who he was. That's not really an explanation. It's an admission. He's basically saying the whole response happened because of uncertainty, not actual danger. It makes the situation look like a joke, where sirens aren't for emergencies, but for someone's feelings. Yardley highlights how ridiculous it is by laughing, because the officer doesn't even see it. He's openly describing a system where an officer's discomfort can completely ignore judgment, common sense, and proportional response.
Is that what you're telling me?
We will be leaving shortly, sir.
And you're going to go and find him?
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, I'd like you to find him and let him know that he shouldn't be phoning 999 if it's not an emergency.
Did you get his shoulder number?
No,
or
no,
warrant number?
I didn't.
Did you ask him?
What? Ask him what?
Ask him for his warrant number or shoulder
Do
number?
I know that he's a police officer?
Okay. Did he show you his badge?
No.
He didn't.
No, so I'd like to go and find that, please.
all right.
I'd like to know who that guy was, because as far as I'm concerned, technically he was detaining me. Yeah? Did you see when he went out and he put his arms up like that? That was...
I didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't? I went round there and you were standing there. I've got this on
I
camera.
was talking to you.
Yeah, but didn't you see his actions?
I've
my
said
colleague was
that he
with
wasn't detained.
Oh, no. I didn't say you. I said him. If he's identified himself as a police officer and he said he's calling a unit, and I start to walk off like I did, and he put his arms out and he said, no. Yeah, that's a form of detainment and that's infringing on my human rights.
Under the law, an officer doesn't need handcuffs or to say you're detained. If they put their hands out, step in front of you, or stop you from leaving, that counts as a detention, and Yardley has the video to prove it. So when the backup officer tries to act like he didn't see it, it's not just hard to believe, it's downright insulting.
Chat. He's looking over with his phone, recording the police building here. Where you got?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get lost. I can move and do whatever I want to do.
It all happened right in front of him, clearly visible, and the camera recorded everything. Even worse, acting like he didn't see it shows exactly how these officers operate. Protect a colleague first, truth second. Instead of admitting the illegal detention, the backup officer tries to pretend it didn't happen. But the law doesn't work that way. A detention is based on restricting someone's movement, not on whether another officer chooses to acknowledge it.
Give me his details.
Okay, yeah, find these details, because you can't be doing that. You can't turn up for somebody in a non-emergency situation and then just walk off.
want me to write it down for you?
Say again?
Want me to write his details?
Yes, please.
Gentleman that you were speaking to outside.
He wasn't a gentleman.
Okay, my colleague that you were speaking to. Is that better?
I don't care who he was. Not to me, he wasn't a gentleman.
Alright, no worries.
Yeah, there's loads of worries. You can't keep on telling me no worries.
Do that way, Okay, sir. We will be leaving. If I could ask you kindly,
Yes.
please just stay out of the road. Because obviously I don't want to get
Stop. No directives.
No.
No directive. No directive. No directive. I'm not listening. Come on. Don't stop giving me directives. Stop giving me directives. Stop telling me what I can and want. No. Stop telling me what you want me to do. I'll do what I want to do.
You can do what
Okay?
you want,
Well
but
then.
I
So
give it-
stop telling me. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to hear. No, I'm standing in the road.
That's fine. It's up to
Well
you,
then.
sir.
So stop telling me things.
Thank you very much.
Off you go. You're dismissed. Foxtrot Oscar. Driver shame. You're coming in with emergency lights for a man that's
Have a good day,
filming.
sir.
You have a good day. Lights are off.
The funniest part of this whole encounter is that Yardley didn't need to do anything dramatic to win. He simply stood there and let the officers unravel themselves. From the moment the backup arrived with full sirens for a man holding a camera, the situation felt less like policing and more like a live demonstration of how fragile their confidence really was. Yardley didn't raise his voice or act tough. He just asked the questions they hoped he wouldn't. What stood out wasn't just the overreaction, but how scared the officers were to admit it. Every time Yardley asked something simple, like why they treated it as an emergency or why they didn't question the first officer who called 999, they froze. Not because they didn't know the law, but because they knew how bad it sounded out loud. If police want to stop embarrassing themselves on camera, they don't need more gear or powers. They need the basics. Officers who understand what counts as an emergency, call handlers who challenge nonsense reports, and supervisors who can tell the difference between a real threat and a bruised ego. Until then, auditors like Yardley will keep exposing these flaws,